We've all seen what AI can do. Images, text, even chunks of code. But what about a real, working application from just a single prompt? Well, that's what we're going to dig into today. We're going to take an app born from AI and give it, well, a permanent brain.
So here's the big question, right? Can AI build an app that doesn't just look pretty, but actually, remembers things? An app with a real memory, one that holds onto your data and acts like a real product you'd actually use? Let's see if we can pull it off.
Okay, so first up, meet Ticket Flow. And let me be clear, this is not just some pretty picture or a mock-up. This is a full-blown SaaS-style help desk app. The crazy part? The entire thing was generated in Google AI Studio from just one single prompt.
And this right here, this is the magic spell that brought it to life. The prompt was super specific, asking to build a beautiful, modern, responsive, SaaS-style help desk app called Ticket Flow. You can see it asks for everything from the inbox all the way to AI-powered replies. It's a great example of, the more detail you give the AI, the better the result you're going to get.
And would you look at what it spit out? A complete ticket management inbox, those cool AI-powered canned replies, status tracking, conversation history, a super polished UI with both light and dark modes, and get this, even an analytics dashboard with charts. Wow, it's a seriously complete front end, and all from that one little prompt.
And when you first play with it, everything seems perfect. Like you can click on a ticket, type out a reply, and boom, the status updates instantly. The whole interface just feels so responsive, exactly like you'd expect from a real, finished app. It really feels legit. But you knew there was a but coming, right? We've got this beautiful, seemingly perfect app, but it's got a fatal flaw. I call it the persistence problem, which basically means, where is all this data we're creating actually going? Okay, now for the ultimate test of any web app, the moment of truth. What happens when you hit that refresh button? And there it is. This slide just lays it all out. Before the refresh, everything's great. Our ticket's updated, the new reply is sitting right there. But after the refresh, poof, gone, vanished. The app just completely resets, like it has amnesia. It forgot everything we just did.
So what in the world is going on here? Well, it all comes down to something called browser storage. The easiest way to think about it is like the app's short-term memory. It's handy, but it's temporary. As soon as you hit refresh or close the tab, that memory gets completely wiped clean. Our app has no long-term memory, no permanent brain. Okay, so how do we fix this? How do we give our app a real memory? We're going to bring in a little help from a tool called Supabase. This is what's going to give our app that permanent brain it's missing.
So what is Supabase? To put it simply, it's a real-deal backend database. Think of it as a permanent, safe home for all our app's data. Every single ticket, every reply, every little status change, it's all going to be stored there, safe and sound, no matter how many times we hit refresh.
All right, now for the really cool part. We're going to connect the front end, the face of our app, to its new backend brain. This is where we forge that crucial link that's going to make this thing truly work.
And you know what? It's surprisingly straightforward. It really just breaks down into 4 simple steps. First, we create a project in Supabase. Second, we grab some API keys. Third, we let AI Studio do the hard work of generating the database code. And fourth, we just run that code in Supabase. That's basically it. We're just telling our app, hey, here's your new brain, and here's how you talk to it.
To make this connection, we just need 3 little pieces of info from Supabase: the project ID, the project URL, and something called the on-public API key. You can think of these as the secret handshake that lets our app and our new database communicate.
And this is where the AI magic comes roaring back. As soon as we plug those credentials into Google AI Studio, it does all the heavy lifting for us. It literally writes all the complicated database code, the SQL, that we need to set everything up. This saves a ton of time and means you don't have to be a database expert to get it done.
Okay, deep breaths, the connection is made. The code is running. But did it actually work? This is it, folks, the aha moment. Time to test for true, honest-to-goodness persistence.
So, we're going to do the exact same thing we did before. We'll pop in, update a couple of tickets, add a few replies, and let's change some statuses from open to resolved.
And now, for the moment of truth, hitting refresh.
Yes! Persistence achieved. It actually worked. The data is still there. Our replies, the status changes, it's all there permanently saved in our Supabase database. Our app finally has a memory. So cool.
And if you need more proof, check this out. This is the ultimate confirmation. The analytics dashboard is now pulling live data straight from the database. Look at that chart, it's correctly showing 5 resolved tickets. This proves that the front end and the back end are talking to each other. They're perfectly in sync.
Okay, so we have a real working app. What's left? Well, the final step is to actually deploy it, to take it from being a little project on our computer and turn it into a real, live product that anyone can use.
And just like before, the process is made super simple. Right inside AI Studio, you just click Save to GitHub, give your project a name, and that's pretty much it. The whole thing gets packaged up and sent over to GitHub, ready to be put online.
Now, before you go and do this for real, here is a super important tip. You have to remember to set up your API keys and things called environment variables correctly wherever you decide to host your app. Think of environment variables like a secure little lockbox for your secret keys. It keeps them safe and separate from your main code, which is absolutely critical for making sure your live app can talk to its database securely.
So let's just step back for a second. We started with nothing but a simple text prompt, and we ended up with a fully functional database-powered app. Now that AI can help us build not just the face, but also the brain of an application. I mean, that's a total game changer. The question really isn't, can you build it anymore? The real question is, what amazing thing are you going to build?